Hi, let's talk about AI or artificial intelligence, and it's defined as the simulation of human intelligence processes by machines, especially computer systems. Specific applications of AI include expert systems, natural language processing, speech recognition, and machine vision. Before we delve further, I would like to remind my fellow Kenyans of a bit of information of one particular year that has been trending since 2010s, because I cleared school in 2009 and I got my results in 2010. Big whoop, I'm old, deal with it, lol. So, in 2010, there was an agenda by the Kibaki government about one specific year. Can you guess what that year was? The year was 2030, and the agenda was by then, Kenya would have achieved certain goals to that year. Roads, infrastructure, that whole agenda, remember? And my age mates, millennials, and those older, we used to think that, 2030 is far away. Most of us might be quote unquote dead or long gone by then. Lo and behold, it's 2023 and we are shy of 7 years to 2030. Why am I speaking of this and why am I speaking of AI? Well, there's a certain story going right now in Kericho where the youths who used to work on those farms are protesting that the machinery or the machines involved by a certain company, a foreign multinational, has come over to take their jobs. And they have been fighting on that issue from October of last year till majuzi tu May 25th, 23rd hapo, till now. They're still fighting over that issue. Because the agenda is the multinationals, to improve the workforce, have decided to lay off some of the workers, or were planning to lay off some of their workers so they could put the machines in charge. Because let's put it in reality terms, the machine doesn't need an off, the machine doesn't get sick, the machine just needs a little bit of repairs and it keeps working 24/7, 365. Whereas as human beings, we need off, we get sick, sometimes we will also say we want a raise. Machines will never say they want a raise, and they will never be defiant. A machine will just put it to work and it will keep on working. But because of how advanced the technology has gone over the few years and where we are heading in the next 7 years, the workforce will keep dwindling down. Because multinationals, and even soon our own Kenyan companies, will start saying, why do we need human beings? They will keep, maybe they will, what they'll do is, they'll keep the guys, the mafundis, the technicians around to make sure the machines work and operate. But the workforce, the workforce that will be needed to work in those fields, despite of whatever field is telecommunications, mambo za mjengo, everywhere. Why would we need the human element? We'll only need the human element when the machine breaks down. But if we don't need the human element, and the human element keeps asking for more and more things, we'll just fire them and buy the machines. And as we are speaking right now, the youth have done a lot of damage. I hear some cops got it bad. The governor there, his convoy was attacked, pelted with stones apparently. So you're like, is this our new future? And I'm here to say, I'm sorry, I'm here to say, and I'm sorry about it, but yes, this is our new future. And if you think it's worse, in UK there's a company known as British Telecom, aka BT. If you have seen a lot of Sky News, you have seen that logo. It says they're about to cut up to 55,000 jobs before the year 2030. And That 50,000 jobs represents 42% of its workforce. Now you ask yourself, what will happen to these people? What will happen to their families? But the way AI keeps advancing forward, what did you expect? This was the result. And then juzi there is this AI pic that has trended of Elon Musk kissing what you can all assume is an AI robot who looks very feminine, and the meme was money can buy love, robot wife to hit Kenyan markets in November this year. The wife will need only a password, a pattern, or a fingerprint to access the service, and the robot will only cost 432,142 42.80 Kenya shillings. The price of dowry is expected to go down due to incoming robot wife competition. And you ask yourself, what will be the need of women? I'm sorry, my female audience, but yeah, what will be the need of the female audience, or of the female companionship? Well, you can just get an AI robot to be a wife, eh? Something to ponder on this day. Something to ponder on.